beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart?
Can't believe I paid money for this.
And it's the Ridge Golf Podcast, brought to you by Partabs, www.partabs.com. Speaking of partabs.com, we have a winner for the giveaway. We'll reach out to you in the next couple days to give you your Partabs. And then also, we have a updated website. It looks pretty much the same. I just kind of changed the color scheme and added some new pictures and some information. So give that a check out. And then also, we had our golf tournament this weekend.
Yes, we did. Yes.
For diabetes. The diabetes. Yep. I'd say in the overall grand scheme of the fundraiser, I think they raised a lot of money.
Yes.
There's a lot of participants. A lot of stuff went for the auction. When it comes to the actual golf event, let's just say, Alex, you would have had the worst time of your life.
Why is that?
It was very warm out. That was like sun wasn't out too much, but it was very humid and warm. And there wasn't any breeze, and there was a lot of waiting.
Oh, yeah, the waiting I wouldn't have liked at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Brady is gone this week, traveling, so we'll all have plenty of time to talk. So,
And not be interrupted.
That's right. Yeah. So, Alex, let's see. We started there. Well, we got there at 9. You register. You get entered for the 50-50 raffle. Then they have a bunch of baskets that you can buy tickets for that you put your number in to win those. And then you can buy some mulligans for your round of play, and then skins as well.
Oh, you guys played shirts and skins?
You wish.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, shirts and skins and
So
blouses.
get that cart girl to come around, and
I wouldn't have minded playing skins, even with my undesirable body. It was so hot. I wouldn't have cared.
That's true. So then you get your whatever you want to get at the bar. Check out the auction items, and then about 15-10-2, they bring you out by the tee box of the first hole. They give their little spiel. I should say this. Okay, I shouldn't say little spiel. That's disrespectful.
They explain the whole tournament and the fundraising of it and everything.
What it's for.
that's a spiel.
Yeah,
I know, but I mean,
it kind of gives it a negative connotation.
Right. Yeah. I was happy to give money for diabetes. That's the thing. They had a couple of kids there that did some opening swings off that tee box, you know. But then you have your whole assignment with your scorecard that you get, and then you skedaddle, you know. But I would say, so yeah, we'll just get to the waiting part right away. So there was 36 teams?
Yep. It was
Okay. So
two teams per hole. It was packed.
It was packed.
A tournament, yeah.
Yep. And we played as if we were just by ourselves, which that's how we were instructed to play, is like a team would go ahead when you first get to the hole, and then the other team fall out behind you, so it's kind of staggered. Well, there was teams running with two groups of 4, so you have 8 going down the fairway, and I mean, we would hit, wait, get on the green, finish up, wait, and just having the sweat just roll down the front side, the back side, the underside, top side.
The crack side.
I got home and I was chafing so bad. It was painful.
Yeah.
Chafing's gotta be one of the worst feelings there is. Because no matter when you move, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. No breeze. We're on top of this hill, or this bluff. We're like, it overlooks some beautiful scenery, and it is just dead silent. Air is heavy, and then also just the sitting there waiting is the worst. Standing there.
The anger start swimming.
Yeah.
They just let's go. We got to move. When we would move in the cart, it'd be nice and cool, but we were moving so little, it just got very hot.
Yeah. I got to go back a little bit. There's really never been any advances in the whole chafe technology, has there?
Baby powder.
That's it. I mean, that's as far as we have gotten, and that came out like what 1909. Like,
wasn't there that stuff called monkey butt or something like
Yeah,
that?
it's kind of like a lotion powder, sort of like it's supposed to.
I don't think lotion's gonna help. Like,
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a liquid, but it's also like a powder that it kind of it's got like an alcohol and it dries and then it soaks up extra moisture. I think, yeah.
The 1890s is when baby powder was invented.
Hey, when you perfect something, there's nothing else needed.
Johnson and Johnson.
I just did a quick search here. Manscaping has anti-chafing ball deodorant and also anti-chafing boxer briefs. So
I wonder what makes the deodorant different. Can I just get my everyday armpit deodorant and apply that?
If you wanted,
probably.
Yeah, if you want to do some science experiments, then give us the results.
I'll get back to you. No one borrow my deodorant, you know.
Hopefully you buy a separate deodorant stick for your balls and your armpits.
I don't got money for that.
Tell the wife, be like, I gotta use this for today.
She does borrow my deodorant, so she'll have to figure this out on her own.
But anyway, I guess overall we did well. I mean, we came in through what, 300, George?
Yep.
Yeah, 300, which wasn't anywhere close to being first, but we either parred or birdied, and we bogeyed one hole. Yeah. So, and then I kind of had a new technique that I tried out.
Hitting the ball, huh? Yeah, boy.
Hitting the ball.
Blake's got a new driving technique.
Yeah. So I'd for the most part, either our two other teammates that were with us, I'd let them go. And if they got something out there that was very respectable on the fairway, good position towards the green, I was trying to do the long distance driving swing. You know, you pick up, kind of swing back, pick up the leg, and it was working. It was working pretty well.
Once you got it figured out where it was going, because sometimes it would hook a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So once you aimed a little bit right, there was 2 or 3 times that it worked pretty well.
Yep. One time there was a bunker kind of going uphill and to the left of the fairway, and I did that and it hit that, and it looked like you could see when the ball hit the sand, it looked like a grenade went off.
We had to shovel all the sand back into the bunker because it exploded out of there, pretty much.
Yeah.
No exaggeration.
Nope. It was amazing. So I'm actually going to keep going with that. It's a little, it kind of torques your knee a lot, which I was feeling throughout the day. So I had to switch out of my spikes and put on my regular shoes so I could slip a little bit. But that was fun.
Hey, you guys win the 50-50?
No.
But
did they donate it back? Well,
we'll get to that. We'll get
pussies. We'll get there.
Yeah. Going back to that. So who had our other teammate put a good one?
Time out. Let's talk about the first time you tried that drive, though. On the number one tee.
So the number one tee goes parallel with the highway, which probably wasn't a good spot to do that, because I always slice. So I'm like, she's just gonna go the other way. I ended up hitting that, and it probably went past the green I was hitting for, but it was over in the highway, and it hit the guardrail in the median. And I mean, you heard
loud
crack. It was like, whoops. I'm sure it scared the hell out of the people that were on the second hole tee box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But then our other teammate put a safe one out there. So Jordan tried to do the leg pickup, and that thing probably took 30 seconds to land. He absolutely piss pounded that ball. That was, and I mean, it was probably, it was 310?
Yeah, something like that. And it was like 15 yards off the green or so.
Yeah, with trees in the way of the green, and he overshot the trees. That thing was clean. Well done.
I was 50% doing it that way because the next time I tried it, I topped it and dribbled it into the weeds in front of us. So
yeah, that's true. It just takes. It's a new thing. You gotta adjust. Right. But yes, Alex. So we got done. We started at 10. Got done at about 4. Yeah, 4. So I mean, it was a long day, but we got the first. We started on 18, 2, 3, 4, like hole 5. They had free hot dogs, so they had a roaster out there with hot dogs, and you pay like $1 donation, and then they give you a hot dog while you're out there. And then next to that, what?
Sounds like they charged you $1 for a hot dog.
Pretty much. I
It
mean,
was a free will
It's a
donation.
mandatory donation for a hot dog.
I saw a couple people go up there and not donate. So
Oh, was I there? I just walk away with 4 hot dogs.
She asked me, she's like, which one do you want? I'm like, do you have one that's like medium well?
Like, yeah,
Oh, jeez.
she asked if what kind he wanted, because there's some that were a little charred in there and some that were not so charred. And so Blake's got to be difficult and be like, oh, medium.
Yeah. Dude, is there anything better than a grilled hot dog, though? It's got to be like...
I think they were just in the roaster. But yes, a grilled hot dog. I usually don't eat hot dogs, but if it's grilled...
Oh,
yeah,
just
yes, I will.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay. And then behind that, they had bag toss. So you paid $5 for one bag.
Yep.
One bag throw. Yep. And it was it was like 2 feet over regulation. So whatever that is, 22 feet, 25 feet.
I think 25 is regulation from hole to hole. I think 22 from front to front. Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't play bags. It's a lazy man's game.
The guy warned us before we went to throw. He's like, it's about 2 feet farther than what a normal bag throw would be.
Right. So a lot of people came up short, but that was $5 in the pot, and that was a 50-50. So if you got it in the hole, you got half of
whatever the pot was. Yeah.
So I don't know what was in there. They said throughout the day, I think 3 people won that, and then you could do that as many times as you want as well. So we got a hot dog, did that, and then we finished up. And one thing they had that was really cool is on the putting green, they had a putt, and you get to keep what you hit. And they had probably originally like 50 bottles of booze out there with 50 bottles of booze and then a bunch of 5-hour energies and then some little bags of beef jerky. So you pay $5 for 2 balls and put it out there. If you hit a bottle, the guy'd pick it up, and then.
Well, I feel like 2 balls is pretty generous.
It was, I think so, because they had some high end stuff there.
Yeah, there was some. They did put some of the more expensive stuff pretty far away
in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was probably 4 or 5 guys in front of us, and they were all going for this bottle of whiskey that was in the way back, and they all paid $10. So they're all hitting 4 balls. And
any idea what kind of whiskey it was?
I think Bullet.
Yeah, there's some Bullet.
Oh, okay.
It's it's good whiskey. I don't really know whiskey that much, but
it's something we carry. It moves.
But they literally were going for it. Like 5 guys at 4 balls apiece. They all were going for it, and some of the guys were like centimeters away from hitting it, and it just that was pretty entertaining playing that. Like we got there, it was pretty picked over by the time we got done. There was a big ass line for us to wait anyway, but it was pretty cool.
I won some Jack Link's jerky. I thought I hit a piece of trash. I didn't even know the jerky was out there. Like I hit it, and I'm like, oh, I hit like whatever, a piece of gum. The guy's like, yeah, you got some jerky.
Hit what you are, Blake.
Yeah. I hit a little. It's like a little 6 ounce can of Minute Maid strawberry daiquiri.
That would be bad.
It was
whatever.
13% alcohol in a little 8 ounce can.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Where was this at again?
Prairie du Chien Country Club.
Prairie du Chien, yeah.
Oh, was that Prairie? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I wish my putting was better because I mean, for $2 or $5, I mean, there were some people. There's one dude that I know. He went 4 for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit something every time.
I think he got 3 bottles of booze and was it a 5-hour energy maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that's something fun. I've never seen that before. So that was something good to have in the charity. And then what else did they have? So then, we got done at 4, and I guess in previous years what they would do is they'd have a dinner, and then while you're eating, they run the live auction. But so instead of doing a dinner this year, they give you the box lunch, which you also would have been pretty disgusted with, given your taste, Alex.
Really.
Well, it's more of a Brady. No,
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah, me and Brady are pretty picky.
Both of you would have been, not happy with it
What
because
is just like a basic sandwich?
it was a ham sandwich with 3 kinds of vegetables on it, so you would have fucking hated that.
Yeah.
And then a bag of plain potato chips and and a Rice Krispie bar.
That's like some people probably out here be like, "Oh, Jeepers Creepers, like, what do you expect? It's a charity thing." I expect a lot.
But that was like, I get where, like, this was just a to-go lunch, like you were supposed to get it while you're out on the course and just eat it like between holes kind of thing. So they tried to make it as simple as possible. But yeah, like,
well, shit, you might as well just throw a bunch of Lunchables out there and fucking.
Well, the thing is too, I mean, it's good because I guess if they didn't do that before, you'd be golfing from 10 to 4 without any food.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, other than the hot dog that you could have. But like, we went by the stand at it was probably around noon or so, I think.
Ish, yeah.
So we did get a hot dog in, but we weren't anywhere near to that stand. Like, I think it was like 11:30 maybe, but we weren't anywhere near to be able to drive by it again to get some later, and who knows how long they have.
I know you boys usually play a little better with the sausage in you.
You bet. But also this whole tournament to get in was just, if you're doing the basic stuff, no like 50-50 raffle or anything, it's $65 for your golf, and then you also got a shirt with that
and lunch.
So not terrible at all.
Actually, no, that's really good. I mean, we paid for Lancaster, not saying anything bad about it, but we paid $100 for. I mean, it was food, and it was damn good food. I really liked the food.
That was pretty good food, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as long as it's for good stuff, I really don't care what the cost is. It's whatever.
Yeah. So then, going back, you did Jordan and I got in line, did the putt for the booze, and then the live auction started. So, but there was no food or anything like that. You could order food at the clubhouse if you wanted, but I could see in the previous years how that worked. While everybody's eating, they kind of run the separate stuff. But so it just kind of it was a lot. I mean, because I was going to drive back home. That's a 2-hour drive. So, we went through the live auction, and they had some good stuff. And then also, they donate like a big ass jar of pickles, or auction off a big ass jar of pickles, or banana bread and scotcheroos. And then, so then they did that. And then after the live auction, they announced they do the 50-50 or the silent auction.
They did the 50-50, and then like the silent auction, I think they didn't do, and then the raffle they did last. Raffle stuff.
Yep. And then the tickets that you dropped in the bags, they did those baskets last. And then to answer your question, Alex,
I was just gonna say, get to my question.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody. So I know some teams that won. Actually, the payouts for the teams, they did flights, and then they had some flag events out there. The payouts for those were actually really good. And then some people would grab the envelope, hand it right back. Some people didn't. And then
you know what? Totally agree with those people. You're casting judgment on them. Nope. It's within their right.
I guess if I would have, yeah, it is. And if I would have won big, like if I won the first place prize, I probably would have gave
some back.
I gave each guy on the team some money for playing, and then give the rest back, because then you're just golf for free that day.
I'm totally okay with donating a little.
Right.
Not too much.
All of it. Not all of it.
Yeah, like I'm fine with like getting your money back, like that you paid in for it. Get that back, and then the rest you can give back. But I don't think we're ever going to be in a situation of us winning any tournaments. So
second flight, baby.
We're just I think we've just missed out on the second flight.
I think he's right, because
go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, all right, I'll say it. They announced I think we were in the third flight.
Oh,
Our score was 69. You know what I'm saying?
So immature.
And then, because they announced like, for whatever this place, third place, score 69 was this team, and I'm like, So I'm like, we got 69 too. And then second place, this team with a 69 is this. And then I'm like, oh shit, we might have won. And then we didn't. So, Jordan said that what might have happened is that we scored and then they picked a hole to do the tiebreaker. And, it probably was the one that we bogeyed on. So we missed out.
Oh, that could be. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually how they
Makes
do
sense. Yeah.
tiebreakers is they predetermine probably one of the tougher holes on the course and have that as the tiebreaker hole, and whoever had the better score gets the tiebreaker.
They did in the live auction. They did have Chief versus Raider tickets with the Airbnb in a package.
Yeah, I fucked up on that. I should have bought those. They went for pretty cheap. Like if you were to add up the value of it, it was probably well over $1,200 probably for all the stuff that was included in it, and it went for like $800.
Yeah, forget the Chiefs. They really screwed up my betting this weekend.
Oh,
Quit picking against them, god damn it.
I know. I'm trying to ride their coattails, and they just suck.
They suck just enough.
Even though they won, they didn't do anything I needed them to do.
That Chiefs game that was up, was that in Kansas City or was that in?
It was. Yeah.
It was in Kansas City.
It would have been actually like doable to drive there. You wouldn't have to pay. Well, airfare not that bad anyway. But
we've looked into it. It's like an 8-hour drive, roughly, kind of.
Yeah,
not too bad.
But what else was there? But I will say, with the live auction, people were very generous towards the cause. They were, when it came to like the baked goods and the pickles and stuff, people put some money up for that. So
there was a couple items where I think they had planned out 2 people kind of running up the, like you said, it was, I think one was like banana bread or something that they ran up to like $500-600, and then another one was like a blanket that they ran up, like they planned it. It was 2 people going back and forth, I think, just to give it some more money, give it a little oomph, and people were cheering and stuff while it was going on. So
yeah, it was good. It was good for the cause. I definitely.
Jordan, just to go back to the Chiefs quick, do you want to hear what they didn't do for me?
Sure.
I had Pacheco anytime score.
Nope.
Had Travis Kelce for more than 52 receiving yards. And then Xavier Worthy for an anytime score.
You want to know who scored their touchdown? Their second offensive tackle.
Yeah, I did see that. I watched the game, and I don't know enough about football yet to like know all the players on the whole team, especially a team I don't necessarily care for.
Yeah, their offensive lineman scored one of their touchdowns.
Yeah, they'll be talking about that for a while.
You probably would have won big if you would have put money on that guy.
Oh, that's such
that's ridiculous odds, I'm sure. I just won $56 in one of my other ones. I use Prize Picks, so like you get paid. Like if you hit 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 6, usually you get paid. So I did get some money today, but not enough. That was $1,000 parlay. Come on, baby.
Damn.
Question. Not to keep our audience on pins and needles, but did you ever figure out the cash withdrawal situation?
I took care of it today.
You spent it all in bets today.
I deposited a whole $30 into my bank account. Thank you. Out of the 90 that I won last week,
and another 90 that you accidentally deposited, or did you get the 90?
That got spent on some shitty parlays, maybe. I mean, it was bad today. Like there's this one here. I'm 1 out of 6 that hit for the one leg out of 6 that hit. And actually, no, I'm sorry. The game is still going right now. So this guy cannot get more than 73 rushing yards. I took the less. So.
Which guy is that? Mixon?
Mixon, yeah. Ooh. He's the only leg that has a possibility of working, but I ain't gonna get paid for 1 of 6, so whatever.
Now you're just watching for fun.
Well, I ain't watching now. It's too depressing to watch.
So
I'll do a bunch of legs on my Bills next week or this next week, and we'll get that money back.
Okay, so you took out the 30. You got some in there yet to put down on anything, or you just took
I
it
got a
all?
little bit of quiche in there, yeah.
Okay, so after so last week you accidentally deposited the amount you were trying to take out, and then you
Yes,
had.
let's keep bringing that up, how I did that. That's great.
Right. No, this makes me smile. And
Yeah.
then you laid down some money on the stuff you deposited. So then once that took effect, could you withdraw then?
So the way it works, I'll explain this one more time.
Well,
If
you
you
didn't know.
deposit, hold on.
You said last
I
week
know
you were
now.
like,
Quiet. I'll
all
feed
right,
you, baby bird. Just let me tell you.
well,
So if you deposit 20, okay, you have to play through that 20. And then if you break even or if you win after you've played that money, then you can pull it.
okay.
There's a guy named Trey listening right now who could probably give you all the information you need. He's on this thing all the time.
Okay. No, so I'm just, concerned about your financial future. I just want to make sure that you got this
I'm
all.
making money, man,
Sounds like it,
at
dude.
my job, and then I spend it on Prize Picks.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah. No, I once I'm gonna keep a little more money in there, and if I don't hit this, I mean, I did hit one last week, and I hit one this week. Technically, it was 4 out of 6 legs, I think, on both. No, one was 5 out of 6. So actually, I'm doing okay. It's just I need to just do one bet, one parlay, and just not do more of them. That's the hard part. It's like you make one, you're like, oh man, but I could make this one too, and this one is a lock, and
Yeah, the odds
don't
are
hit.
so astronomical, and the payout just is so nice.
Well,
You
it's like I said, it's so hard to take the less because
Yeah.
you're fighting them. Like let's say Mahomes. I really like to do the rushing yards on quarterbacks. Well, okay, say Mahomes is at 25 rushing yards. Well, then I'm just on pins and needles hoping he doesn't. All of a sudden he's at 16 and then 20, and it's just stop. You have to stop. And
Get him.
yeah,
Tackle him. Beat him.
injury. Although I'm pretty sure, in that case, yeah, and I think Prize Picks is if there's an injury, they just take that leg out.
Yeah, they
Which,
give you a
if they
relief
say
on it.
they
Kind
have
of.
insurance on, yeah, it's one of the few betting sites that has insurance on injuries. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but apparently they'll take it out for you. It doesn't hurt you that bad.
Right.
So, question about Prize Picks. So I'm sure you have this figured out now as well. So we
Thank
try
you.
to recommend where you just bet on a team. It won't let you do that. It's all parlays.
No,
and
you can't bet on teams. Wisconsin is weird about this. I don't know why, but yeah, you can't bet on the game itself, like the score or the team that wins, but you can bet on the players.
Okay. Nah, that makes
But I see it actually is a perfect app for me once I understand it, because I don't bet on games. I don't like to bet who wins and who loses. I don't, I don't know. I don't. And I feel like people will be like, "Oh, that's an easy one to bet on." I mean, who would have took the Bengals last week?
A lot of people.
Or yeah, who would go against the Bengals last week? That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people there. Yeah.
Not a lot of people, So I mean, I can see. Yeah, I just don't want to do it. I like betting the people.
man of the people. I like it.
Damn right.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you got it figured out.
Well, I wouldn't say that. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm taking a class online, so we'll see.
All right, good, good. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to add from this weekend that I saw. That was very interesting golf related, but
Well, we
other than
should
that,
try getting that golf cart out one more time. Do a little, I don't know, maybe a little content. Shut up the haters and show that it actually taps beer. And I don't know. Call them losers.
Is it running and mobile?
You push it down a hill, boy, you'll get somewhere.
yeah.
I don't know. It would run. What'll happen probably, like I said in the spring, I think we said that before, is I'm going to take it to this guy outside of town and maybe just have him go through it. And then next year we should just be able to zoom around. I mean, it moves, it functions, but we just need to get it fine tuned.
Right. Yeah, we do that. Then we'll and get some more of that plastic rope for the tap line.
Yeah, right. Well, you got to replace it.
Yeah, since nobody cleaned it.
Well, I did clean the keg. I mean, I feel like that was the most important. Flushing lines. Who's got time to do that?
He's
Just
not
better
the
off replacing.
he's not the owner of a damn bar. He doesn't have to flush lines.
Well, yeah, and like I'm the only one doing it over here, Blake. I mean, come on now.
That's true. Well, we should probably get that thing cooking for the Eskimo Open, but that's a different.
Well, I thought we could, if maybe we drop it off this fall for that guy to go through, and Dad could make a set of skis for that for the front. It would not be hard to do.
I don't think we need skis. I think we can just get it out there.
I think skis would be cooler though. You don't think that'd be sweet?
I think I think is going to happen is you're just going to have a golf cart that has rear tires that spin and it doesn't go anywhere.
At least it's got skis on it though. Well, it's not like it's a 4-wheel drive go-kart. I mean, the front two tires.
I know that, but I'm saying I don't think those rear tires are going to have enough grip. I don't know if you sit back there, it might.
That's funny. That might be the best joke yet. Because I thought, like, what you could do is you could take. I'm speaking. I think you could take. I think you could take the tires off the rims, and you could fill it with, I don't know, something that when it. You could even use like expanding foam or whatever, but then like put screws in the rubber. And then put that expanding foam in, and then put them back on the rim. It'd be hard to get them on the rim again, but and then you could do it like that. You could that way there's no air in it or whatever, and then you have screws that you could actually put through to give you some type of grip in the snow. We'd have to engineer it. I don't know.
Don't you have extra tires? Rims at least.
I have extra rims. I don't have extra tires.
So I'm sure you could find like a more aggressive tire that would fit that. Just
maybe
just throw those on the extra rims, and you could just swap them out, and then put skis on the front.
Yeah, one thing like you could do is like if our tires and everything, and you could make extensions so the tire would come out past the golf cart. You could put like a 4-wheeler tire on it or something.
Yeah, like just something like a turf, not a turf tire, but like a
mud tire,
tractor tire, mud tire kind of thing.
Yeah. You
could put those on the back just with those spare rims, and then just if you want.
Well, you'd get all those ladies on the back. It'd be plenty of traction, baby.
Right. Exactly. We could just put you on the back, dude. But then we probably actually.
You already made that joke.
I know.
Made that funny second time round.
You would actually probably move the ice of the lake instead of the golf cart.
I'm not gonna say it won't work. I'm almost 300 pounds, so yeah.
Well, now we have
muscle.
Yeah,
that's right. It's all lean.
Well, then we'll have something to talk about then as winter comes up. So that's all I have for this week.
We're gonna be out golfing again next weekend.
We are. So we'll get everybody up to date on that.
Well, they're up to date now. You just told them.
Well, I mean, with the results.
The
results. We're going to be playing against each other.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about that.
It's going to be uneventful. But...
See how the progression of Blake's new drive goes.
We'll take a video of it so we can throw it on something.
All right. We should have last week. But all right. Thanks for hopping on.
Yep.
See ya.
Get out of here.